right, guys, welcome back. This is now episode three
Two.
of episode 2 of Everyone is a DJ. We're starting out the year strong. We got my co-host Manu. How you feeling, bro?
Yes, sir. We're back. Happy New Year, guys. Happy 2026. I hope that anyone that's watching, is ready for the year and excited, man. We're excited to bring you new episodes every single Wednesday. Wednesday or Tuesday? No, Tuesday. Every
Tuesday.
single Tuesday. There's going to be a new episode from myself and Wesley. And yeah, Everyone is a DJ is your new home for all things Afro House and beyond. So yeah, Happy New Year. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. I feel like speaking of the new year, I feel like everyone's quite optimistic generally about 2026 being a good year. I don't know how you're feeling, man, but I'm ready.
I'm ready, bro. There was a post, and this was like very much like a star sign post on Instagram that got reposted so many times. And it was like
Yeah.
last year was like the year of the horse or something, and it's about things ending and flesh,
No,
shedding
I know
of
what you're
skin or
talking
something
about.
like that.
So
And
last
this
year,
year,
I think
yeah,
it's Chinese culture, right? Last year
oh, the
was your
snake.
snake,
That's
and
it, the snake.
this year is the horse, man. So
This year is the horse. So the horse, yeah, it's like new beginnings and yeah, making it happen. So let's get it, man. Let's get on the horse. Let's get on the
let's
horse.
let's get on the horse, man. How was your New Year's Eve though, man? What you get up to?
New Year's Eve was spent it half of it with family, and then I was in West London in Camden. I had a gig, so I played there for about 3 hours. It was very good. Yeah,
Nice.
I love playing, for an extended sets. So I get to test music, I get to test club records, and yeah, there's a few records that I got to play that now I feel more confident about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out Gio Ibra. We have a track with from him called La Hala that went crazy. So I think that's gonna be a great record. So look out for that one. New Year's Eve was cool, man. But yeah, after that, pretty much rested, took it easy. How about you, bro?
Yeah, mine was pretty chill, pretty humble. I've got my parents in town. They're visiting from Australia, so spent the first half of the evening having dinner, and then yeah, just kind of went to a house party, a friend of
Okay.
mine. But I feel like this year, man, people were less on the going out kind of vibe. They were more like let's do it at home. Up here it's cold. New
Yeah.
Year's Eve is packed. Everybody comes into downtown. It's
Going
just a
out is not
nightmare,
it,
man.
man. Going out on New Year's Eve, it's not it. Especially in London, I think getting home, it's long. If you're going to
Yeah,
see the fireworks and the lights, like getting home is a nightmare, right? And yeah, if you have a good house party or the opportunity to go to a house party, I always say that's the best option, right? You're comfortable, you can eat as much as you want. It's low cost, it's cool.
exactly.
It's to me that's always the best option, a house party, man. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like you're spending it with people that you know for the most part, right? As opposed to being in a venue with all these randoms, clock strikes midnight and then it's like, okay, I'm with the people I came with, but I'm also with all these people I really don't care about either.
Yeah, no,
Not for
true.
me.
I feel like I mean now I'm 34, about to be 35 next month. But yeah, 10 years ago I would have probably gone out and again, if you like going out, more power to you. But yeah,
Yeah,
as you get older, man, you just want to be comfortable and not no stress, man. Peace of mind for me, it's like the best thing. No stress. I want to be around people that I care about, good energy, and that's it. But I mean, I say that and then I'll play it in front of strangers, right? But still,
yeah, but it's different. So did you have to do the countdown like as a
no,
DJ?
no, no, no. So someone else did the countdown. So I got there at 1. So literally did the countdown, said bye, left around half midnight, took the Uber about 10 minutes, and
Yeah,
was there playing for about 3 hours. It was cool.
that's not
Listen,
bad.
yeah, 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 yeah. It was
I
nice.
saw I saw some funny videos as well because obviously in our scene most of the time the DJs are not really hopping on the mic, so the DJs that were booked for a New Year's Eve gig getting on the mic doing the countdown, and you could tell that a lot of them are not really used to that kind of moment. Let's say I'm not gonna name names, but some of them were
Oh, you
really
saw it?
funny.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
mate. Okay. After this podcast, you know, we'll put it on Patreon. We should start a Patreon
yeah. We should.
for things we're not allowed to say. But okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think talking on the mic as a DJ, yeah, that's another skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Francis is very confident with that, but yeah, who else does it in our scene? Not many.
Yeah, good question. I mean, besides Francis, I don't really.
Vidogene does it actually.
Vito Jean does it. I think
Yeah,
obvious like there's a few hybrid DJs. I guess I didn't see videos of Zakes, but he's on the mic. The whole set.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Eli Fola as well, but didn't see videos of those guys. But it's just not a thing that DJs in our genre do. Right? Is more of that MC hyping up the crowd. I also hate when DJs are hopping on the mic, being like 1, 2, 3, let's go. And it's like, come on, man, just
I think it also depends on the type of event I'm going to.
right.
Like, I know if I'm going to a deeper event, Francis is going to be in your ear, and that's fine. That's him, right?
That is him, yeah.
I feel like with Shimza, he doesn't do it, but I wouldn't bat an eye if he did,
Yeah,
just because he's performative as a DJ. So I think if the more performative you are, the more I can see it, and I wouldn't be startled by it. But yeah, man, no one does it really.
not really. Not really at
Yeah.
all. But I mean, yeah, like New Year's Eve is always a good moment for our sound. I mean, there were a lot of different types of posts that were floating around. So, I mean, the biggest one being a recap post. So, just wanting to touch on what you thought were some good recap posts from your side. Anyone that stood out for you?
Yeah, there were so many carousel posts, and I mean, even myself, right? There's this pressure of like, man, everyone's posting, and this anxiety. I'm gonna call it anxiety. It starts, I would say, on like the 29th. That's when you start seeing the first ones, and then like on the 30th, you're like, okay, I've got 1 day left to post, and then on the 31st, you're like, damn, I need to post, and I just ended up posting a few photos of a walk that I went on, and I just kept it simple, man. I just didn't want to go through the camera roll and find the best moments of 2025. But listen, to each their own. For me, I think the best one that I saw, Raul Vidal did a very cool one.
Yeah.
This is a very undercover, underground name, but he's an integral part of the Madrid Afro house scene. Producer from Spain. I think Black Coffee posted more than often, around the Christmas period and New Year's.
Yeah.
So his posts were cool, and the kind of music one to me was epic. Obviously, they had a insane 2025. So just to see the scale of their events into images, it was sick, man. I took all of them. How about you, man? I didn't leave you any.
Yeah, you did. But you know what, man? I feel like going back to your point on feeling the pressure to post, I get it as well. It's like we've all, those that are working, those that are hustling. I think 2025 was difficult, but a big year for a lot of us in the industry. And there's been huge growth. So, I felt the pressure to kind of post. I kind of centered mine around, my first release in the club with you and Miko, which I thought was pretty cool. But I was looking at all my. Should I go back and do a full recap? And I was just
Damn,
like,
did I like it? Did I like it? I don't think I saw it.
didn't you? No, you did. We collaborated on that one. That's the one I'm talking about. It was a while ago, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't like New Year's Eve.
yeah.
Okay.
But one of my goals for this year coming up is to actually take more videos, take more pictures, because I feel like generally I'm not too good at that. But going back to kind of some posts that I saw, I think just I'll talk about it more generally. there were two different types of posts that I saw. The first being more family oriented, which was a good mix of industry as well. So Raul Vidal's was cool because it kind of showcased more of his personal life, but as well as professional. Same with Black Coffees, but then a lot of great recap posts on the year professionally. You know, Vito Jean
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. So it's I wouldn't like the question for you is, do you feel like these kind of posts are overdone just because it's so saturated, everybody does it, or what are your thoughts?
I think I think no, but if you're gonna post, don't just go through your camera roll and I mean, listen, you can do whatever you want, right? But it's all about intention. Like if you want to get engagement, which is the goal, and that's what everybody wants, right? You want to get
Yeah.
engagement, and you want your post to resonate and connect. Have a nice messaging there. Make sure that if you are gonna do a carousel, at least there's a story and the order of those slides makes sense and it flows.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I really liked Sam's one. Sam's one was connected to a remix that he made available for free.
Oh, that's right.
So
I saw that.
that was a cool one from Sam. Again, we don't need to go into his success in 2025, but you know that's going to create engagement, right? Because you've got something to offer. You're directing people to download your track, and you're giving back. You know, who doesn't want something for free, which is the track that he made. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think if you want engagement, especially on New Year's Eve when people are on their phones and they're paying attention and a post like that, everybody's doing it, then yeah, it's gotta be intentional, man. It's gotta be intentional for sure.
But you know what? I feel that there are a lot of posts that were more personal than business, which I thought was pretty cool. But you know, generally, as two guys that are involved in social media quite regularly, it's a bad time of year to seek out engagement anyway. Everyone's busy, distracted. No one's on their phones as much as before. So I feel like that's kind of nice. I took a little bit of a break from the social media distraction. Families in town, you're going out, you're eating, few too many drinks here and there, but
I
um,
get it, I get it.
that's just how it is, right? Time of year, time of year.
Time of the year. No, but I think overall it was a nice ending to the year for our scene. Good music. I think a lot of people celebrated how well their year went.
Yeah,
And it was good to see. Great events all around, and obviously we're going to talk about a few events that are happening even now. But yeah, man, I think it set the tone for 2026, man, for sure.
absolutely. I mean, we had our first 2026 release day a few days ago. First one of the year. Few tracks. Any tracks that stood out for you?
Uh, from last week, yeah, the Bun Shopper remix. Okay, he doesn't want me to
Remix.
call it a remix. He doesn't
Yeah.
want me to call it a remix. They say don't call it a remix or an edit, but you know, Johnny Romano, Bun Shopper. Can we say you rock my world, or do we have to just go with the letters?
No,
But
you can because that's what it was released as, right?
cool tune, very nice. I think that's probably one of the best ones from last week, last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, there wasn't much, bro. There wasn't much. What did you see? I mean, you do your post every Friday, so you see everything.
Yeah, listen, for the most part it was pretty quiet. I think another one that stood out was Tipsy on Make the Girls Dance. I
Tough.
wouldn't say it's necessarily my sound per se, but just because that sample is so big and how that kind of worked, I wonder how they were able to get away with it. Like, did they actually clear it, or
Yeah, but
was
look,
there an AI play behind the scenes there?
the thing is, make the girls dance. Who Girl now is probably as big as any of the artists that he remixes,
Yeah,
so you can get anything, you know, anything cleared, man. If you're that big now, it's just like making one phone call, sending a text, you know, and you get your way. But yeah, Tipsy, oh man, the original. Who was it by?
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Come on, man. I need to know this because that's one of my favorite tunes ever. The original was by. Oh, oh my goodness.
Quick pause to look this up.
It's like something. Oh, mate. But yeah, that tune must be over 20 years old, if not more.
Jaquan.
Jaquan?
Is it Jaquan?
Tipsy. Jaquan?
Jaquan. We might have to edit this out. Jaquan's wildly popular party song "Tipsy" from 2004
There
on
you
his
go.
debut.
Okay.
There you go.
Jaquan. But
So
yeah,
I'm
that
looking.
was a
I'm looking
banger.
at the credits of Tipsy, the Make the Girls Dance, and there's actually no credit to Jaquan directly here. So I'm also wondering because they might have used like a short version of the sample. It might apply to different rules.
Yeah. I mean, listen, for anyone that's listening, edits and these types of releases are money makers, right? It's less about the art, it's less about making an impact sonically and musically. It's more about money, right? People are gonna buy this track. It's gonna rank very, very high on Beatport, and yeah, that's what tracks like these do, man. They are
Yeah.
movers when it comes to finances.
Yeah, I need to actually take back what I said. So Jaquan's real name is Jarrell Jones, and he
Okay.
is actually credited as a writer on this record. So yeah, creds to Make the Girls Dance. I actually got that cleared. That's sick.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, listen, it's they can get anything cleared, bro. Anything.
They can. They can. And then I mean obviously our release, first release of the year. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, man. Producer from Brazil, August, and the S is an X actually. But yeah, for me that was one of the tracks that didn't take me very long to sign. I think it's quite a simple melody, but the vibe is 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 strong. And yeah, it's actually his first release, so he's very pleased that he's actually and finally getting his music journey started. So it's always nice for us to be involved in the first release of an artist. But yeah, that one's nice. We need to push it more, but yeah, it's a cool record, man. People like it.
Yeah, again, it's just time of the year, right? Everybody's, now we're all settling back into our daily routines. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there going back to work today for the first time after the 2 week vacation. Tough for us
Hey,
all.
well, talk about that. I mean, now it's the first Monday, right? This is the
First
first Monday
Monday.
of 2026.
That's it.
Where's your spirit, Wesley? Where's your mindset on the first Monday of 2026? Like, yeah, man.
You know what? I'm actually excited. I'm happy to be back at work. I think, especially on the label side, there's so much that happened last year, and there's so much I'm excited for going into this year. And I'm just the kind of person that I can enjoy a vacation, but only for too long. And then I start to get a little bit antsy, right? Because I feel like I'm falling behind. I need to get back to work, back in the gym, back on the diet. Especially the diet, man. It went out the window over the last few weeks, but that's December.
You're not alone, man. You're not
I think
alone.
all of us. So I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized, ready to go. I had a good night's sleep last night, so we're charged, man. We're charged. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, as you touched on the diet in December, you know, you don't even try and fight it, bro.
Yeah, you
But
just gotta roll with it, man.
you just gotta roll with it. But I've got to say, I was quite good in the gym, so I think I hit all my weekly goals in terms of how many times I go to the gym. So that was fine. But yeah, in terms of what you were eating, yeah, don't even don't even
Yeah,
try and fight that. Absolutely not. But no, listen, I think for me this year, just trying to, yeah, just trying to compound on everything that we've built, bro. That's That's the goal. That's the goal.
I agree, man. I agree. So I'm gonna switch up the topics here just a little bit, just based on kind of what we've been seeing in terms of events in and around our scene. I mean, talk to me about St. Bart's, man. What the hell is going on out there?
Bro, I mean, yeah, can anyone that's listening in the comment fill us in on what's happening in St. Bart's? I think this year was like the year where everybody was in St. Bart's. All the DJs were getting booked there, and I felt FOMO because I was like, man, why am I not getting booked there? Number one, but number two, it's like, damn, this actually looks cool, and it's not an obvious destination like every other place that people would go to this time of the year, and it looks like it's for the super rich,
Yeah. I mean,
right?
St. Bart's is it's not necessarily a new destination. It's been I guess an old money hotspot for some time, but it's never
Okay.
really been in the public eye as much as it has been this year, which I find interesting.
But that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought because there's a lot of these destinations where only the super rich go and they can only afford.
Yeah,
But as we said earlier, I think Afro House has become the sound of the rich.
absolutely.
You know, whether it's Afro House, whether it's tech house, that is the sound that the rich now party to and complements that lifestyle and that vibe, right? Whether you're on a yacht, whether you're on a beach club, a DJ is going to play remixes of popular tracks that are sped up and give that energy. So it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
Yeah, but you know what? It's also like it's as the rich also get bored, I think, of other destinations. I mean, it is winter time, so St. Bart's, but the typical European, I guess, hotspots, Saint Tropez, Mykonos, Ibiza.
But it's a French island.
It's a French island, yeah.
I was reading that you can only there's only one runway
Yeah.
and the plane can't be too big, right?
No, no, and it's. I mean, have you ever seen a video of a plane landing there?
No, I didn't click on the video, but yeah, it looks like it's
Take a look.
tiny,
Take
man.
take a look after, because it's sketch. It's really sketch. Yeah, I
So
wouldn't
people
want to
get
be in that
get the
plane.
ferry.
But
People get the ferry there.
or they get their yacht.
Oh, there, yeah.
That's I think
Yeah.
that's the main way to get there is you pull up on your boat. I think I saw this crazy statistic the other day. It's like 70% of the world's wealth was there for a moment.
For New Year's Eve, probably, yeah. They
Yeah,
had the super yacht party.
it's
Yeah.
just nuts, right?
I
But
mean,
who?
bro, that's the goal. Like, if you're a DJ
Yeah,
and you get to perform or get booked for a private party for one of these people, man, that can set you up for like 10 months, man. Like
easy.
if you know how to negotiate, if it's the right client, brother, that will just yeah, you're chilling after that, man.
But who performed out there? I
I
saw
mean, I saw Francis
Francis.
out. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
Francis out there. There's a few DJs. Crystal Logo that released with us.
yeah.
Wagatoni. I'm not sure if he's based out there. Um, but there's a few DJs, more kind of I would say resident DJs that are out there. But the main one that comes to mind that I saw was Francis.
Francis, yeah. But you know what as well? I think there's a good chance that there's a lot of events happen that you would have no idea about just because of that exclusivity,
But this is what I'm
private,
saying.
you know?
This
And it
is
happens all the time. All the time.
this is where the money's at, man. We hear stories. I hear stories all the time about a DJ playing at a wedding and
Yeah, exactly.
how much they charged, and you're like, what for one night? And it happens, man. It happens. Like again, Afro House is the sound of the rich. I'm gonna
Yeah,
die on that hill. I truly believe that. And people that are getting married now that can afford it, they're booking Afro House DJs. That is
absolutely.
happening. That is happening. So yeah, what a great time to be alive, man.
Exactly, man. I mean, speaking of great time, another season that's in full swing pretty much from now is Tulum. Talk to me about what you've seen going on out there, man. Feels like a little bit of a different shift in lineups than previous years. I mean, what have you
Tulum.
been seeing?
Yeah, I mean, let's pull up the list, man. What's going on in Tulum? We've got the list. So today is January 5th. We're
Today is
recording
John
this on a
5th, yeah.
Monday. Yesterday, Rufus. And I've got to say, Rufus Du Sol, they might be the biggest band in electronic music, man. They're my
Oh,
favorite band by far.
by far, by far. I mean, they actually had the first ever time I went to Tulum was for Rufus Du Sol. They had a event series called Sun. Shit, I should know that. But it was at Papaya Playa Project, which is, I
Okay.
guess, one of the nicer hotels on the playa there. And, it was a 3-day festival. They had Adam Port, they had Monolink, they had Cassian, and
Wow.
a few other acts. And yeah, haven't been back to Tulum since, but what a place, man. It's just nuts.
Rufus. Yeah, Rufus. Actually, I've got to say, and people don't know this, but Rufus, they're probably the first band that I listened to in terms of like expanding my electronic music taste.
Yeah.
After that, I went everywhere. So yeah, Rufus. Rufus, yeah, they played yesterday though. Today that you've got No Art, so another Martinez brothers, Benja, Frank Falla, and Rossi.
Okay. Good
Tomorrow,
lineup.
Kind of Music,
Zamna, right?
Kind of Music,
Yeah.
Zamna. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Then you've got Adriatique on the 7th, which is Wednesday. Joseph Capriati, Mind Against, Julia Karma, Orsay. Shout out to Orsay,
Yeah.
great producer. Hugel on that same day. Aaron Sevilla, Giovanni Bravo, Sam Blackie, Cesar Aragon. Bedouin, same day again. Shimza, Notre Dame, Nandu, Robin M.
Robin M. Shout out
Yeah,
Robin M, man.
Robin M. Robin M is on that lineup. And
Good for him.
then Shimza and Co. I love what Shimza's doing. Bro, Shimza's got so many events. Like we need to get Shimza on this podcast and break down he's building like a yeah group of little brands that I love. Not little, big brands
Yeah.
that yeah, it's cool to see what he's doing.
No, he's got this whole like Shimza universe like well underway. Right. Big time. So he's
Tough.
doing that's where is he doing it? Zamna as well. Zamna on the beach.
Down on the beach, yeah. So Shimza and Co. And yeah, not to mention he's got this new event, Best of Both Worlds. He's got
Yeah, that's right.
Punye, UR. He's got his one man show that he does on Christmas. I'm sure there's more, bro. This guy just doesn't sleep.
I don't know how he does it, man, honestly.
But yeah, Shimza, that's on Thursday, the 8th. Solomon, again, I've never seen Solomon live, so that's why actually a DJ.
Yeah.
Never seen him live. Not sure if it's my cup of tea, but I'm open minded, maybe. Who else? Mayan Warrior. Okay,
Mind Warrior.
that's a big lineup as well. They've got a lot of DJs on there. Yeah, man, Tulum this year is busy. Black Coffee on the 11th, Andrew Oliva, Jimmy Jules, Josie, Luciano, Stofella, and Damian Lazarus.
But like a lot of
Wow,
these, I mean,
it's a lot.
this week, between now and next Monday is pretty much the Zamna week. So Zamna is like the obviously huge. It's in the jungle. It's away from the playa. It's pretty special. But there's probably so many other events happen along the strip that we haven't even talked about, right? Because it's just one big long street of mostly beach clubs, a few nightclubs here and there. But Tulum is cool, man. You've never been, right?
Never been. I was close to going this year and playing. Didn't go through, but yeah, never been. I think I've heard about how expensive it is,
Yeah, it's
and
nuts.
you know,
Talk about Alpha
it's my.
House as a sound of rich people. Yeah, Tulum is one of those destinations for sure.
Well, I mean, you been what's What's the attraction?
I think it's just the access to, the music that you enjoy going out to, right? And you're not in a stuffy club in a big city. You're on the beach. You're outside for the most part. There's people that come from all over the world, and but yeah, it's expensive. I mean, getting around, they really take advantage of you as a tourist. So your cabs are really expensive. Your drinks are really expensive. Your meals are expensive, but the way Tulum is set up, there's the playa, which is more or less one long street where most of the action happens, but then they have a little town about a 10-minute drive inland, right? And there you can go get, authentic Mexican food and your groceries and whatever if you're staying in an Airbnb. And that's reasonable, but once you're on that strip, that's
Forget
it.
about it.
Yeah, that's it.
They got you by the balls. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I love traveling. I love Mexico. I love South America, Central America. But yeah, hopefully one day. But yeah, this
This
week is
year.
looking busy, man. This week is looking like shit, man. We need a club record event there soon.
Oh,
ASAP, ASAP.
I think Magnifique had their Tulum debut. It either passed or it's coming up, right?
Oh, yeah, they did one a few
Vagaloom.
days back, and then I
Yeah.
think they followed that up with Mexico City.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Mexico City for me is another one. I've never been, but I really want to go.
Yeah, Mexico's a cool place. But yeah, I think we need to work towards a club record event in Tulum. We've 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 got connection with Mexican artists and promoters, so we need to make it happen.
Yeah, go for this year, I think for sure.
Need to make it happen. Need to make it happen.
I mean, on the topic, I mean, who would you want to see on our lineup? Maybe somebody that you haven't seen before. What are you thinking, man?
Who have I? Who? Okay, who haven't I seen before? Yeah, Solomon. Not really our genre or our sound, but I haven't seen him. I wouldn't mind seeing him. But I think saying that, I feel like I've seen everyone in Afro House. I wouldn't mind seeing something a bit different and experiencing a different sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck it. Let's say Solomon. I would also say I've never seen Moshak.
Yeah, that's a big one. I,
Never
w-
seen
I would
Moshak
love to.
play. Never seen him play. Um, who else haven't I seen play? I've seen Arodis play. I've
Yeah.
seen. Yeah, who's big in our scene? Who's big?
I mean, there's also like extended, right? Like some big names that I think are really special. Not necessarily Afro House or probably not at all. Have you seen Monolink?
No, haven't seen
Un
Monolink.
Unbelievable,
Really?
unbelievable live. Yeah, he's insane because it's like a fully hybrid set. And then who made who?
I haven't seen Humedu. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's another one. Who made
those
who?
are
Yeah.
big. I think those for me. I think who made who and Monolink, Rufus. Those are my top three live performers, just in electronic music in general. That I think is a must see for everybody.
This is yeah live performance, right. So
Yeah,
not actual DJs. Okay, got you.
hybrid set. But I mean, from my side, there's a few Afro House guys that I actually haven't had a chance to see. I'll admit it, to the population, I've actually never seen Shimza play live, which is wild. Yeah, me and Shimza, we just have bad luck. Every time it was supposed to happen, it doesn't happen. Whether it was in Toronto, Miami Music Week, it just
ADE.
ADE. Yeah, it doesn't work out, man. We're mostly busy. Toronto, he pulled out of the show last minute, and Miami Music Week it got rained out, and that was it.
Yeah, man. This year, 2026, 2026. Yeah, we'll get you backstage.
Yeah, yeah. The
We'll get
full
your
VIP
VIP
experience,
experience.
man.
We'll get your VIP experience. But yeah, he's super cool, man. Shim's just like one of those guys. All he cares about is good vibes. working hard and vibing. Sick
Yeah.
DJ, man. I've seen him countless times now. Also, yeah, listen, he's a great supporter of Club Record.
Shout out to Shimza, man.
So I'm sure if
Absolutely.
yeah, man, I'm sure if you just say, I'm the Club Record guy, you're in, bro.
Yeah, I'm the club record guy. You're not Manu? I'm messing. But you know, for those listening at home, let us know in the comments below who you want to see, who you haven't seen before, any names that we might have missed. You know, we're live now on YouTube and Spotify for the most part. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, rate the podcast,
Yes, sir.
and thanks for listening, guys. We're here every Tuesday.
Peace.
Peace.